type of invasive alien population that's coming to the earth. But in all actuality, the top military guys, they know that those are the angels, and they know that the name of the Lord is Yahweh Ba Shema Shai. They know 100%. That's why they have to. That's why, what they say, how the popular saying goes, in order for you to tell a lie, you got to know the truth. And that's what they trust me. They know 100% what they doing. That's why they're saying, listen, things are heating up right now. We're getting intel from the left-hand side, because they still get intel from the left-hand side. We need to push some propaganda about these UFOs, because they're going to start appearing in waves very soon. So we have to get ahead of it. We have to leak certain information.
Certain shit out there.
To put them in a state of a frenzy and things of that nature. So when the chariots actually do start to come, people will be afraid.
That's why they declassified all them documents years back.
And
these pilots, they got to sign off on these NDAs, these agreements and stuff, these gag orders. But once they declassified it, they chose certain pilots to come out publicly and say something.
Certain ones.
You notice that same video of that same particular pilot in that chariot that he saw was circulated all throughout media. Because they chose that particular to show. Because it showed enough, it didn't show too much. You know, that pilot knew just so much, but he didn't know all the way enough, so he could still kind of come out there and admit without being compromised. You know, at least I know what he's doing with his propaganda.
Because you remember when that, I'm sorry, but I don't know if y'all saw that video, the whole video that they just released with the press conference, where the lady was asking the guy who she had about. She asked him a question, and he said, "I'm sorry, I can't relinquish that type of information, because Esau has only given them authority to say certain things concerning the chariots, man. Because let's say Tazawan or Elder Ratazar went in that panel and asked the questions. Really, to be honest, they would have classified everything, because we know the questions to ask them.
Right. People don't know, right?
We know we're not going to ask them basic American questions. We're going to ask them questions like, are those the angels of God? They're going to say, I can't release that information. Because they can't lie. They can't lie on the panel. They got to tell the truth. But see, that's why even the people that's asking the questions are juiced in too. They juiced in too. They just need the information to be out just enough to spark the minds of the people to prepare for whatever they're getting ready to do, man.
That's how you know information. It's levels to information, like you were saying. That's why, like, you know, whenever you hear, like, remember during COVID, they were saying, this is coming from a government official in 2 weeks. The government, man, don't believe that stuff.
It's bullshit.
Because who is leaking information? Who is this person that's leaking? My cousin works for the FBI.
My cousin, auntie, best friend.
You remember he was getting them messages? It's all bullshit, man. Who was reading?
I have, what's that first
I was gonna say too, Bishop. You know, the technology that nations have on this earth, that's kind of the Esau. The hypersonic missile, that's divine. Esau can't stop the hypersonic missile. So if you can't stop the hypersonic missile, which does not travel at the speed of light like the UFOs, the chariot, they travel faster than the speed of light. The hypersonic missiles travel faster than the speed of sound, and they can't be stopped by Iron Dome, by a Patriot missile defense system. Nothing can shoot it down. So how are you shooting down
something that moves
devices that come from intergalactic places that can travel 10 times as fast?
Remember the balloon?
That's why the spy balloon.
They got
that was
Chinese
propaganda.
It's all propaganda.
That's why, man, you can't listen to this devil, man. That's what's wrong with what called Negro, Hispanic, and Native American men. They listen to the devil too much.
2 Thessalonians 1 and 8. In flaming fire, I'll start at 7. It says, 2 Thessalonians 1 and 7. And to you who are troubled, rest with us. When the Lord Yahweh Shai shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels. and flaming fire.
Hold on, now how you gonna shoot down a flame of fire?
Oh, good question.
You can't even shoot down the flame of fire in the earth. Shoot fire
Yeah, good question.
and see what it does.
Right.
Nothing, because fire is an extraterrestrial element. Okay, water is an extraterrestrial element that can survive on Earth. The angels are coming from like you said, an extra. They are made of extra. They're not made of the physical elements of Earth.
Physics doesn't bound the angels.
Right.
They supersede
The spirit is fire.
Yeah.
So how in the hell are you gonna shoot fire, nigga?
And it's like, how can you kill an angel? What did you do? Shoot it and pierce its liver?
Yeah, they don't have.
Yeah,
They act like the chariots is made out of fucking scrap metal.
Yeah, like it's made of aluminum and aircraft grade aluminum.
Right.
Yeah, Ocean Gate.
Yeah, flying saucer.
Like
First of all,
Chevy Impala.
yeah, like a hard, like a big body Chevy. You know, with the dunks.
T-top.
28s on it. Man, come on, man. Yeah, with the caprice, with the inside, the plush leather gut, steady gripping the butt. Come on, man. That ain't how it works, man. These are extraterrestrial, like the priest Yaquab said, extraterrestrial, intergalactical forces entering into a physical realm. You're not shooting down nothing with a 50 cal.
What did you use?
What the hell did you use to shoot the chariot down?
Now they got a top secret case of angel bullets.
Right.
Like, I've been waiting.
Like the vampire.
If that's if they know that they could do that, they would do that. They would do it all the time.
They give them angels alien bullets.
Right.
Listen to your pistol. You can shoot them down easily.
real quick.
Yeah, bring it out.
This is off of ABC News. I actually did a lesson on this yesterday. It's about the meet, the UFO meet. So it says UFO spotted accelerating supersonic speeds. I'm gonna go down to the main point. This is a Navy commander named David Faber. He said he claimed that the UAP did vanish, only to reappear a few seconds later, but this time it was spotted 60 miles away. So basically it was coming towards his ship, disappeared and reappeared 60 miles away.
Come on.
This man just, not man, but this chariot just literally moved 60 miles in the blink of an eye.
Blink of an eye.
And disappeared.
Huh? No, I got it. What'd you say?
Like a lady down
Yeah, man.
Hey, thank you, man.
But it went from being right in front of the man to 60 miles away in the blink of an eye. That's how can you even track that?
Right. Like what radar or lidars? What system can you use to track any object?
Right.
It could have been a meteor and it was here and then it disappeared.
It's the scripture, Ezekiel first chapter.
I got it.
Oh, you got it?
Okay, read Ezekiel 1.
They didn't turn when they went.
This is Ezekiel 1. Ezekiel 1 and 12. It says,
if I may say real quick, the chairs don't have to be like, hey, slow down right here. It's a sharp right coming up. You know, you might want to take a little bit off there. Yeah, you know, let's say I'm riding with Rob, like, hey, there's a turn coming up fast. You might want to, slow down. The chariot don't got to do that. The chariot could be going 1,000 miles an hour and still make that turn, man.
Like you saw that plane on the land, the plane got to go like this.
Turn. Oh, man.
They're really not going top speed for us to see them. They're being seen intentionally. Because at top speed we can't see them.
So if the chariot moves at top speed, they break into other dimensions.
Well, you see a shooting star? I see them a lot. Man, that thing goes so fast. A shooting star happened in your peripheral, and you kind of then I just see a chariot.
And then it's like that fast because they moving so fast that they breaking into other dimensions. Yeah, go ahead, Al.
this is Ezekiel 1 and 12. It says, and they went everyone straight forward. Whether the spirit was to go, they went. and they turned not when they went.
Turn down when he went.
Yeah, they have to stop and hit the brakes and turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The angel like, hey, hold on, you know, my brake's bad. You know, okay, you know.
I ain't get no tune-up.
I ain't get a tune-up. I had tune-up too much.
I don't know if y'all remember the
rotors. Right.
In that hearing that they said that they don't adhere to the laws of physics.
They don't, right?
Yeah, right.
It was like they don't
Can't
adhere
shoot
to the laws
something down
of
that
physics.
doesn't adhere to.
But it crashed though. How would it crash if it did the laws of physics? Right. It wouldn't crash.
Yeah.
It would have went straight through the earth.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank
Let's
you,
say a
Bob.
chariot went down to the earth.
Thank you.
It would have zipped through the earth and went on the other side of the earth.
Right.
First of all, the angels don't die.
Yeah. Right.
So how you got biological parts?
Oh, what does it
biological
stop?
remains.
Yes.
How the hell? They don't even die. First of all, the angels, they have control over whether they present themselves in a physical body.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They could just come as a chariot and not even show a physical shell. So how the hell you got remains?
Show themselves as a light.
Yeah, they don't die. They don't even die.
What about
Black
what was
Africa.
his name?
Oh, Black Africa, West Africa.
Yeah.
Black Jesus in the West
Yeah,
Africa.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought about that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, my man.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Yep.
Right? But the angel that was in Africa from, was it the 50s?
Yep.
Yeah, 50s, 60s, 50s. Right? And then he was doing miracles in Africa, and the government got to him, right? And they asked him questions, and then they basically said they were going to bring him to the international meeting community.
Yeah.
Right? I'm just roughly paraphrasing. Okay? But you can look up Black Jesus in Africa and read the story. He had an actual name. Right? But basically how the story goes is they lied to him, locked him in the damn plane,
Yep.
killed him, right? Chopped his body up, and then
Decomposed of a chemical.
Off the plane.
and then threw it into the ocean or some
Yeah,
shit.
they threw it like off the plane, part by part.
Yeah, they threw it different parts of the
over
earth.
several different places around the earth.
Yeah.
And then when they went into the office or something, he reappeared whole.
Right.
They're like, we just killed this guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
They did it like 2 or 3 times.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then he finally said, there's going to be more like me on this earth.
Yep. He said you won't be able to stop.
Yeah, that's a true
Still lit. It's still
true
lit.
story.
True story, man.
True story, son.
Hey,
I ain't
and it was an Edomite that told that story.
Yeah.
You know, it was I think it was a government official Edomite that actually told that story. And he was a verified Edomite, man. He wasn't just no regular Edomite running his goddamn mouth. You know, so how the hell does the American military say that they have biological remains of a no, nigga?
Right.
See that's the thing. The so-called white man. He understands that he only has a lie. Yeah. That's the only thing he really has.
That's all right.
He only has those lies.
Yeah.
When this man lies don't work, he has nothing. Not even his sword.
It ain't gonna work.
His sword. The only way Esau's sword really works is with a lie.
Yeah.
If he can't lie to you, the sword don't even really work like that. It go hand in hand. He lied to you first. Yeah, but then it
didn't get beat up.
It didn't get beat up. The reason Esau took over America, it was the sword, of course, but really it was the lies he told, man, to the Native Americans.
One of the main things they would do is religion.
Yep.
Their religion transferred over to politics.
Yep.
Whenever nations took down other nations, they made them submit to their ideologies or their idol worship.
And when you submit to their idols and idol worship, that gives you leverage with the sword to kill them. But now Esau is seeing that his lies ain't working, so he's going to try to resort to the sword, and he's going to see that that's going to be a failure too. Because the 144,000 and the 1/3 of these people, men, women, and children, belong to Yahweh Shema Shah. They don't belong to your sword. Remember, the Lord numbered a particular number to the sword, and the elect wasn't numbered to the sword. And neither was we placed to be in obedience to your lies after a certain time too. That's why the Lord woke us up. That's right. Okay? So we're not under your sword and we're not under your lies. Okay? The only thing that we're under is the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah.
We're just under the curses.
We just under the curses.
We're just under the curses.
Yeah, really, yeah, technically speaking, like what the elder said, really, we just under the curses.
Yeah.
But as soon as the curses is lifted, it's like nothing you do is going to work. All this shit you putting in the media been getting called out in less than 5 to 10 minutes after breaking news. Think about it, man. In less than all this shit that's been coming out since 2020. in less than 5 minutes been getting revealed.
That's true.
By us.
Yeah.
I'm talking about immediately. All them crisis actors.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Brothers, that's a fucking crisis actor. When they stormed the Capitol, oh man, that was set up. That was already set up. You already had this lady right here. This is the same lady. She was at this event. She was at Sandy Hook. The same lady was at the monument. Then COVID got broken down so good. Esau had to figure out how to goddamn just let everybody back out, man. Yeah, we'll try that shit again later. That go to show you that we're not made subject to the lies of this devil, man. Okay? Go ahead and finish off and then we're gonna close it out. Two more. Yep.
It's verse 13. It says, "As for the likeness of the living creatures, their appearance was like burning coals of fire.
Yep.
And their appearance of lamps. It went and down among the living creatures."
Yeah, because the chariots were very bright and fluorescent.
Right.
That's why it said like burning lamps of fire.
You can see all the different colors, lights and stuff. You know how when you see them.
Yeah, because see they have the, and like you've been mentioned, Independence Day. They have the chariot coming back, look with vines hanging off it. Like they crack the cloud, you see little dust crumbles falling off. Like the chariot was just sitting up under a sand dune.
Yeah. Well, mountain.
Glass crack. They got it looking all dull and yeah, like when you started up, dust come out the exhaust. No, man, when the chariots come back, the sky's gonna be lit up. Hey, when you look into the word, when the scripture says that the Lord is gonna come back with all his angels and his glory and all his angels, when you look at into the word glory, it says a very bright exterior appearance. So when Yahushua comes back, his chariot is gonna be illuminated, man. The brightness of his coming. It's gonna be. It's probably gonna be all kind of colors that you probably never even new colors that you probably never even That's why I say the strangeness of his salvation. You're gonna see Yahushua, man.
Yeah, right.
You're gonna see Yahushua. You're gonna see the angels, man. Go ahead,
It says, and the living, it says, and the appearance of the lamps, it went up and down among the living creatures, and the fire was bright, and out of the fire went forth lightning, and the living creatures ran and returned.
Meaning that they was moving.
Yes.
They was going back and forth. They would leave and come back.
Right. As the appearance of a flash of lightning.
They say they ran and returned. So they leave and come back. They was basically putting on the show for Ezekiel. And they was authorizing the spirit to do it. Because Ezekiel was getting ready to receive a whole bunch of revelations. So that when they came, the first thing Ezekiel.
That's what happened with John.
The same thing happened with John.
When John saw all that chariot.
Bow.
They said he had a rainbow on his head, all the lights and stuff. Same thing.
He didn't see them coming and then slowing down as they come.
Imagine you just having a regular day, and then all of a sudden the sky opened up and 4 creatures coming right to you, and then they just then you see creatures come out of the chariot with wings, and everywhere they fly. This is what he's seeing, man. This is real life. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and the living creatures ran and returned as the appearance of a flash of lightning. Now, as I beheld the living creatures, behold, one wheel upon the earth by the living creature ran his 4 faces. The appearance of the wheel and their work was like the color of a beryl. Green beryl. And the 4 had one likeness.
Now notice it said living creatures. They don't die. They're living. They're existing. They're of the Most High. The Lord don't die. Okay? The scriptures say we're gods, but we shall die like men. The angels don't die. They're not confined into the flesh. There's no death in the spirit world.
They don't eat or drink. They don't have. They don't marry, give it a marry.
Yeah, so you don't
They don't sleep.
They're direct extensions of the Most High.
They don't lose
Like the prophets.
Right.
For the most part, all the prophets and the men of the Lord, they had divine names, to show that they were pretty much, in unison and in harmony with the spirit of the Lord. Same thing with those angels, man. Or the chief angels, they got holy names, man. But their spirits is in unison.
Holy names, like
Power.
Yeah, all of it.
And they possess that power, the power of the Lord. They can't, like you said, they can't get shot down. Scripture says that the angels don't eat, drink, nor give in marriage. They don't die. They don't gotta sleep. Charge their chariot.
Right.
Charge their
So when the angel fell asleep at the wheel and crashed the chariot.
Right.
And now they got biological body parts.
If the angels was confined to that, we'll be seeing all kind of mishaps in the sky. Yeah, because you know Jake. Jake gonna make some goddamn mistakes.
That's
So if the angels was really like that, we'll be looking up like, oh damn, there they go. Come on, man, make a left, man. Go ahead,
It says the appearance of the wheels and their work was like unto the color of beryl,
which is green. Go ahead.
and their four had one likeness, and their appearance and their work was as it were a wheel in the middle of a wheel.
Yeah, so you know you seen them pictures of the chariots, and then you look like a chariot enfolding within it. Yep. And then it got the eyes around it, the lights. That's how it's being described. Go ahead.
When they went upon their four sides, and they turned not when they went.
Meaning that they don't necessarily have to stay in a gravitational manner. You know, they can go like that and fly. They don't stay upon its four sides. You know, like it ain't like a car where it gotta stay on car. Like they can ride sideways. They can ride upside down. They can do anything they want to do. Omnidirection. Right.
Omninavigable.
Right. Go ahead,
It says, as for their rings, they were so high that they were dreadful, and their rings were full of eyes round about them four.
The windows.
The windows, yeah.
The windows you can see.
Yep.
It says, and when the living creatures went, the wheels went by them.
Yeah, so when the angels was moving, they chariots went with them. Okay, so the angels have they can come out of those chariots and reveal themselves with their chariots, or they could just come as a chariot, or they could just come as an angel and without the chariot. I don't know how. Of course, we don't know how, but they can do it. There's been actual angels that have walked the earth several times, and they still do, with or without men of the Lord. Right. They're here. They can come down looking just like us. You can feel them. They're gonna feel like flesh and blood. You know, Toby. They might burp. You know, not because they have to, but they have to move in that. They gotta appear to be confined to the flesh. When in all actuality, they're angelic forces. Right. They can shape. They the real shapeshifters. Like Apostle R said, yeah, man. You know they. He said, yeah, it could have been a goddamn demon. He said, because they're messengers too.
Yeah.
You know, they're messengers on the left-hand side. It could have been a goddamn demon.
They say evil messages.
Evil messengers. Yeah, so evil angels could come down to the earth and shapeshift. Look like an Edomite. You know? Hey, man, this stuff is real, man.
Hey, don't get us started.
Yeah, don't get us started. We're going to finish that so we can wrap up.
All right, last one. It says, and when the living creatures were lifted up from the earth, the wheels were lifted up. Wheresoever the spirit was to go, they went. Hither was their spirit to go, and the wheels were lifted up over against them, and the spirit of the living creatures was in the wheels.
That's right. So the angels, what you see when you see a chariot, you that's not the angel. That's the vehicle. The angel is the spirit that's driving. You know, the angel can actually come down out of that chariot and take shape of an actual fit. That's what Ezekiel saw. He saw actual physical creatures, but they had wings. You know, he either saw a seraphim or a cherubim. I don't know which one it was. You know, but he described them. He said that they had wings. I don't know if he said they had 4 wings or 6 wings, but he said that they had wings. He said that they had the feet, the hooves, like the hooves of a calf.
Talk about the faces.
Yep.
Right. Which
4 faces.
That represents like they were powerful.
Yep.
They could fly.
They were
Because they had the face of a man. They were strong.
Yep.
And they were fast.
Yep. And the face of a man represents their wisdom.
You had Jacob wrestle with an angel.
Yeah.
So you know, we know Esau. We know you basically we know you full of shit, man. You know, so keep putting it out there to give us more material to expose you for the devil and the rat that you are. You basically Esau. You basically the scum of the earth that's falling out of power, and Yahweh Bashim Shai getting ready to do a real serious deal against you, man.
That's right.
So we're gonna go ahead and close it out. You know, brother, close it, shut it down.
Done. Hey, so with that, we're gonna sign out. Lord willing, you was edified, giving all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Chakadash.
the honor to the apostles, elders, the great millstone. Shalom to the elect. Lord willing, to the next camp, we'll say shalom.
Shalom.